Good evening, all. My name is CB, and you might be here because you need a little bit of extra help with that pesky Servant of the Lake ending. The secret ending, that is. It took me a little bit to work out each step, so I thought, let's just do it together, hey? If you need a little explanation, you need someone to do it, let's do it together. Yahoo! Camaraderie. Obviously, massive spoilers ahead. This takes place after the game has ended, so it is classified as the secret ending. But let's get right into it. Let's start by clearing our notebook of nonsense. Now, at the end of the regular ending, so this is day 3, night, the departure, you would have got this little beautiful note sitting in your carriage. Lucky you. It reads as follows. Dear Harvey, when you read this note, you have probably left the house. I'm asking you to help me. As you know, my brother, who is very dear to me, disappeared a year ago. Could you please help me find him? Please use the notebook to revisit all your memories of the past 3 days. Be observant. The house has many secrets to reveal. With love, your friend Kate, who happens to be the housekeeper that was helping us out. P.S. This is what my brother said to me just before he disappeared. The crow awakens at 4:05. So that gives us the hint to the first place we need to go. So basically we're looking in these notes to figure out what day we need to go to and what actually we need to do to continue this little treasure hunt. In this case, hopefully you can see my mouse. I'm certain you should be able to see my mouse. In this case, our hint is in this little PS part. My brother said the crow awakens at 4:05. That's like all we need to gather from the note. The crow awakens at 4:05. So from that information, we need to pick a day. There's so many days. But what do we know? We're talking about waking up and we're talking about the crow. Who is the crow? Aldous. Are you catching on? Do you get what I'm saying? So waking up Aldous on day 1 morning, waking up Aldous, waking up the crow. That's our first hint, and that's where we're going to go to. Oh, no. Let me restart it. Hang on. Waking up Aldous, restart, because we're doing it together as best buddies. Now, what we're looking for in here with our secret note, it has given us a time, 4:05. So the first thing we're going to look for is a clock. Right? It's all coming together, isn't it? And as you can see over in the corner, we have our little clock that we used earlier, but in order to get what we need to get from it, we need this little pin from this guy. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Stop dancing at me. And we can pop that little hand right on the clocks. So referring back to our note, the crow awakens at 4:05. Simple enough, hey? Let's go to 4:05. 4:05. Oh, dang, I can't show you what it actually does because I've already done it. Hang on, I'm going to figure this out. We are doing this together whether you like it or not. I'm going to refresh all my save settings. One moment. Oh, do I dare reset the whole game? God, it feels so naughty. I'll have to do it all again. Okay, dang it, let's do it. Let's clear achievements too. I'll do a video on doing achievements together while we're here. Why not? Okay, I am back again. Now, I restarted the whole game just so we could experience all this again together, but I took the liberty of recording a little walkthrough for all the other achievements. So if you are interested, I have linked that down in the description below, and I will also have my full gameplay there as well if you just want to play through it together. But let's get back into this bloody secret ending, shall we? It took me a little bit to get here. Let's continue. What did I say? 4:05 is where we were at, weren't we? 4:05. Bang, that's what's supposed to happen. And then from there, we've got our next clue. Rusty Lake, August 14th, 1838. Today, Mrs. Alexandra summoned me to the bathroom. I thought she needed my help. Instead, while she was soaking in the bathtub, she ordered me to open her suitcase. I was shocked to find a severed hand inside. What is wrong with this woman? So that gives us the next clue on what day we need to go. So specifically, we're talking about Mrs. Alexandra enters the bathroom. So we're going to head to the only level that we had a bath scene in, if you want to call it that, and that was day 2, helping with bathing. There we go, we can restart that chapter. So we're going to head over to this wall here, and referring back to that note, oh my gosh, it would be in Wake Up Aldous. Here it is. Okay, so it's going to tell us what we need to touch, what tiles we need to press. So starting with Mrs. Alexandra, bathtub, suitcase, hand. Yeah? Alexandra needed help with the bathtub. She had a suitcase with a severed hand. Excellent. And then that should give us our next clue. Rusty Lake, August 14th, 1838. Something terrible is about to happen. I fear my presence here is no longer wanted. I feel like I'm getting trapped in the middle of a dark maze. How do I get out? Now, this one threw me for a second too, because I thought, where the heck have I seen a maze? And I first thought it was the ending, like running out of that cave system. But no, we're going to take these little hints here to direct us where we need to go. So that was the alchemy level where we used all these symbols. So that's left and right. So that's going to help us get out the maze. So let's move along to, where is it? Day 3, assisting with alchemy. Now, once you've done this level, you would know what left and right means. But if we go down to this box where we first kind of figured it out, this symbol meaning left and this symbol meaning right. So what we're going to do, we're going to refer back to our note. Here we go. Something terrible is about to happen. I fear my presence here is no longer wanted. I feel like I'm trapped in the middle of the maze. Trapped in the middle. So we're looking right down here, straight bang in the middle. That's where we're going to start. Now, I find it easiest to use a piece of paper for this level. So we're going to pretend we're in the middle of the maze. So here is us. We're walking out. Let's get out of here. So first off, we're going to turn right. So then we're facing this way and we're going to go right again. Down this hallway, our next little junction, we're turning, wouldn't you know it, right again. And this counts as a little junction too, so we're going left from here, left, and then right again at this little section, and then left into this hallway, right again, and then right again to go up, and then left out. So you kind of have to maneuver yourself as if you were facing each direction. So each direction you change, make sure you just, I find it easy to kind of like rotate my body and do it with it. But hopefully that makes somewhat sense. But if not, let's just do it together. So, oh my God, what did I do? Here we go. So right, right, left, right, left, right, right, left. I did it wrong. Wait, let me try that again. Right, 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 left, right, left, right, right, left. Oh, wait, so I did get it. Maybe I just pressed it wrong. Right, left. I followed the same thing. That's not confusing, right? Even when I get confused, who's supposed to be explaining it? It's not confusing. Okay, our next clue. Rusty Lake, August 13th, 1838. My loyalty to the Vanderbooms has deepened over time, but these yearly reunions make me uneasy. The constant tension in the house over the weekend makes me feel that my time here is running out. I fear I should not linger much longer. So this one I personally found really tricky to find what day I'm going to work it out. I'll explain what I think the solution is, but if you think you know something a little bit clearer than me, please let me know. I don't know if it's maybe the date or signature or anything like that. But what makes sense to me is the symbols. It kind of takes a second to wrap your head around it, but if we start grouping them, so we've got the moon, we've got 2 moons, we've got the ocean, water, you know, the lake, and then these 4 grouped together here is a building, or more clearly, it would be the hotel. So those 3 categories, we've got the hotel, we've got the lake, and we've got the moon. That is what brings me to the attic. So I'm going to move over to searching the attic. Again, I don't know if there's a clearer way or a clearer hint to know you're going to the attic. That's just what made sense to me as the connection. We are going to head over to this little box, secret box, and we can see our 3 categories: the hotel, the moon, and the water. Now, I found this easiest to count them instead of drawing out the shape. So basically, we're going to do a constellation for each of these things in reference to this note specifically. For example, we have 2 symbols for the moon. So I'm just going to find, oh, here it is, the constellation with 2 dots. Simple enough, right? It does connect. You see there's a line to connect the constellations, and that would technically fit nicely across here. But again, I found it hard to kind of draw it out in my head or whatever. Next one, we have the ocean. So that's the boat, the water, and not the ocean. Obviously the lake. We're at Rusty Lake. Boat, water, fish, makes a triangle, but there's also 3 if you have trouble imagining shapes like some people. And triangle. Oh, ignore that for a second. And then the next one will be hotel. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 symbols for the hotel, or it also makes this constellation 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where we get our next note. Rusty Lake, August 15th, 1838. Last night, Mrs. Alexandra invited me to the old ruin up in the hills. What is that place? It is in a terrible state of decay, home to what feels like thousands of bats and looks like it was used to perform dark rituals. What did we do there? I don't remember much. As far as I'm aware, again, I don't think the writing of the note indicates what day we need to go to. What hinted it to me was this symbol, which I recognize as when we opened a few of the wines or the champagnes. That's sort of the pattern, the puzzle that we used to unlock it. So I'm going to head over to dressing for dinner. I don't believe it works on any other day. This is where I automatically went to, and it kind of worked out from there. If it works out on another day for you when you're able to access the cellar and access this puzzle, great, fantastic, good on you. But for me, this is the day that worked. What I mean is that there's another puzzle somewhere in this game that we do this. I just don't remember, so I did this one. So instead of writing out this code here, we're going to do this symbol here. Again, this is one that I found easier to kind of draw on a piece of paper so I can look up and down and work out how to do it myself. So we're just trying to go and replicate this pattern. I've written it down on my paper. So line down. I wish I could show you how this is working for me. Just making sure all the lines are in the right place, basically. Down like that, and then that. There we go. Secret, next secret. I had a dream last night. Bronze stairs spiral down into the cave. A silver snake slithers on the ground. I see my future son draped in gold, a mark upon his brow. Fantastic, excellent. We don't have to move around for this one. We're staying on the same day. And our main clues here to know what to do is we're going to focus on bronze, silver, and gold. So there's 2 places we see that. One is in these paintings. Oh, well, they're not showing them now, where they're holding their timepieces in each one. But the second one is with these little wine arrangements. So starting with bronze, a bronze stairs spiral down into the cave. So the word that caught my attention was spiral, bronze, spiral. Makes enough sense. The second one, silver snake slithers on the ground. Silver snake, that's a snake. If I've ever seen one, that's a snake-like pattern. And the last one is my future son draped in gold, a mark upon his brow. So I thought I had to guess what a mark upon a brow looks like. But, well, you can guess. You'll get there eventually. But if you want to know the rest of the explanation, we do need to complete a different puzzle. If you've played through the game and you've gotten to this point, which I assume you have, it will probably make sense. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I just need to complete a few other tasks to show you what I'm talking about. So I need to go collect the wine glasses. And I also need to get the wine. So we're going to redo this puzzle. Excellent. We just need to unlock upstairs. So basically we will need to put everyone in their right portrait so we can get the, what am I trying to say? A different code from the timepieces.
Perfect.
Now that I've done that, I can go upstairs and I can look at this portrait and move everyone to where they're supposed to be. So William is over here. Bonk. Alexandra should be down here in this window and Elder should be over here. Simple, simple. And then we get a code, a different code. So gold is triangle. Bronze is the snake. Silver is spiral. So silver, spiral, bronze, snake, gold, triangle, which opens this little casket, which gives us the box. Again, you probably have done this if you completed the level, but just so I can show you, we're going to go over to James here. Thank you, James. We're going to get him ready. As the note says, wait, not that one. As the note says, I see my future son draped in gold, a mark upon his brow. So as the instructions say, draped in gold, a mark upon his brow using the holy water. Bam. That's it. That's the last symbol we needed. It is a little bit easier to just brute force it or guess what a mark upon a brow looks like I did. But just so it makes sense to you guys. Where was I? Bronze stairs, silver snake, gold, my son dressed in gold, a mark upon his brow. Excellent. And that opens the second casket. And coming down here, we're going to find the secret room, or Alexandra's secret room. Our next note will be hidden in this cape. And we need to fill out this code to unlock one of the final secrets. Alrighty. This code, I think, once you look at it for a while, it can be straightforward enough because it is referring to past puzzles we've done throughout the game. So at first I was like, how can I get only 4 numbers from all these symbols? But we're going to break it up into 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go in order, shall we? Starting with these crosses, there's only one place I remember seeing these X's like that, and that was from the letters in the bathroom scene. So we've already been there today. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Helping with bathing. Here we go. These letters from the mother to each of the children, you see, they have X's on it. Whoa, who would have thought? So that's where we can actually get our first number from. So starting with the one to Alexandra, we have a number code, 9268137. I'm just writing on a piece of paper so I can show you. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. 92675. Was that right? I can't read my own handwriting. That's a 3. Not that it matters. Anyway, the point is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. And going back to our note, we have 7 crosses and a gap in the middle. So all we're going to do is transfer those crosses onto the code. So 1, 2, gap, cross, 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 cross. You see where I'm going with this? So 1, 2, gap, cross, 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 blah, 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 blah. That leaves beautiful number 6 for us. And that is the first number of our code. 6. You're along with me so far? I hope so. I hope you're along with me. We've got a few more to go. So all these crosses, we're done. We got the first number from that. The next one, a little bit tricky, is a picture of the window. So that first took me to alchemy. We'll continue. The other place I remember seeing windows is this painting here. It specifically says that plus that equals windows, which ended up being 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I thought the number was 9. That is wrong. That is not correct. And I learnt that the hard way. More importantly with the note is the shape of the window. So as you can see, it's a little window with a little arch on the top. None of these windows have arches except for this beautiful bad boy up here. Now, how do we get a number from that window? At first I thought, do I count them? Because I see there's 1 on the front, but then there's also 2 on the side and maybe 1 on the back. So the answer could be 1, 3, or 4. Incorrect, also incorrect. We need to think to when we've seen a number in that window. And that brings us to, I can't remember off the top of my head. So I did a little bit of clicking around. Oh, what actually was it? Is it opening reunion? I don't remember. No, it's not. Preparing the reception? Preparing reception? No, because it's in here. We need to go in those doors. Where the friggin' hell is it? Preparing coffee? I think it's preparing coffee. Here we go, because that portrait is empty. Okay.
You look pale.
Clara, let me through.
Did you throw
We've got a
her
job
bath?
to do. We're not going to help
But
anyone.
first,
We're on
prepare
a
some
mission here.
strong
Aha, here we go. So if we go up here, dun, 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 in our arched window, we see the number 2. So our second number, that's our arched window, is 2. Hooray! All right. So we've got the first 2 numbers. 1, 2 numbers. Number 3. Okay. Look, we all thought it. We thought it was a nipple. I thought it. You thought it. And I thought, how many nipples are there? 2. Bada bing, bada boom. Incorrect. Incorrect. Apparently, it's an eyeball. I know. Are we the problem or are they the problem? Who knows? So we need to think to when we've seen eyeballs in this game. And the most obvious answer, I think, is our hunting day. So that is going hunting. Now, we do already know the number from this. We've gathered it earlier.
You are late.
But just so we're all on the same page, I'm going to get to that point. So let's shoot all our animals. And then I'm going to meet you on the butcher table. Bada bing. Bada boom. This might be a good time to mention that I'm against hunting. Unless you're living off the land, you know. If you have access to a supermarket, I don't fully get hunting, but each their own, I guess. You do you. Now that we've shot all the animals dead, we can find our next number. So with our eyeball, it is, if you remember from earlier, clearly pointing to the number 9. Woo, woo, woo. And that is our third number. Oops, not that. Where do I want to go? Here. Eyeball is number 3. Hello, it's CB from the future. As you can see, I did a little bit of a whoopsie here. We all saw the number was 9. You saw it, I saw it. Wrote down the number 3 in the notes. Because I'm silly, because we're talking about the third number and my wires got crossed. But just so you know, that number is 9. We all know it's 9. Please forgive me until I have the realization later on. Okay, we're getting mighty close now. Our last number, if you can record, I thought this one was the most obvious. It is one of the symbols in the alchemy level. If you don't have it written down, let's just go there. You can take the liberty of redoing the level if you like. I guess the most straightforward ways to get here, there's 9 windows and we have the symbol we're looking for here. If you really want to make sure you're getting the right one, if you don't like kind of guessing or, I don't know what the word is, like jailbreaking, like when you try different options. The second symbol is this kind of like number 4 shaped one, is how I see it, is over here. And then the other symbol next to it is kind of like an incomplete M, which we can see over here. It means water. So a number and water, we can just give not Harvey a couple of drops of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So if that 4 shaped number is 5, that means this number for that symbol is dun, 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 dun. Let's draw it there. 4. And with that, we have found our final code. So let's go back to dressing for dinner. Oops. No, not serving dinner. Dressing for dinner. All right. We can put our code in that we've found. 6234. 6, 2, 3, 4. It's at this point, I don't remember when I made the whoopsie. This number is 9. I think I got confused. I think you all saw it. I was referring to the third number, so I wrote number 3. But we all saw we got a 9 from the eyeball. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Let's rub it out. Let's pretend that didn't happen. This is going to be so painful to watch back. That was a 9. Well, god damn it. So the third number is number 9. 9. Thank you. Gosh, dang it. What is wrong with me? And from our little box, we've got the telescope. And with that, we can enter our final scene. So, oh my god. Spooky. We can use this telescope to look out the nearest window, which is over here, I guess. No, wait, no, it's not. What a liar. This window's not good enough. We're going to look out the other window, which is in this room. Oh my gosh, I'm getting lost. Here we go. Bang, bang. Let's use our telescope and see our final scene. So we're going to head over to this castle. To Batsville. Very haunted looking, hey. There he is. There he is, right in the window. That also gives us access to the secret clip. Let's watch that one together, shall we? While we're here, I mean, we've worked for it, have we not? All right. A year before the event of Servant of the Lake. So Clara's brother got locked away and he's still in the little back castle. And confirmed to have done so by Alexandra which we've gathered from the notes.
Servant, come up here at once.
You. And that's it. That's our secret ending. Bing bong, last one, you found him. But thank you so much for coming along with me and discovering the secret ending to Servant of the Lake and getting that last achievement. If you're interested in seeing other achievements and how to get them, I will have a video out in the next 24 hours. I'll link it in the description if you want to have a walkthrough with me. Or if you like to go through discovering them together, I also have my full playthrough linked below So that's where I go through each day. I eventually go through all the achievements and find that secret ending as well. It's just a longer version. You can just see the process of discovering. And if you did enjoy this video, please do not hesitate to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I do upload new videos every 1 to 2 days, so if you choose to stick around, I will see you all very soon. Thank you. Bye.